Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Ryan Nelson.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Jung-Hoo Lee leading things off and takes a strike. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sit him down.
This one in the air right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
One out, base is empty. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Gurriel handles the chance.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Rafael Devers stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That just misses. And that's ball two. Just missed. So Devers will take his base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Willie Adames stands in. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. So the Giants leave one, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chase Field. And on the mound in this one, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check swing, he held up. Now 2-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Pavin Smith, the next to hit. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 3-0. Josh Naylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's the strike. Perdomo at second. Marte on at first with nobody out. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's full.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Flores to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Josh Naylor. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-1. Runner at third, 2 away. And that's off the outside edge, and the count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up the middle, Wisely. Slings to first, out number 3. One left for the Diamondbacks. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Wilmer Flores. Nelson back to work. Inside, just missed. And that's too high. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. No score here in the second. That one out to right. McCarthy makes the play. 1 away.
Batting 7th, right fielder Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Man at first, 1 away. In the dirt. remains 2-2. Perdomo. There's one.
Got him.
On a nailer. They got two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, but it kicks foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. Pretty
That is
tough for the
his
infielders to
left
do anything
fielder,
with that one. He pulled it
Lourdes
hard into the
Gurriel
outfield.
Jr.
And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Gurriel. First
And
pitch
ball.
just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to first. Slides, but it gets by him. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner at third, nobody out. McCarthy now at the plate. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Gurriel at third with nobody out. Up the middle. Wisely on the run. Throw to first. And it beats him. What a play.
Showing us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release. Smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets, and it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Alec
No,
Thomas
that's a ball.
at the plate now. That's ball
1-0.
one. Still only one out here in the inning. Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That clips the zone. 3-1.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Out to short. Adames slings to first in time.
Batting ninth, catcher Jose Herrera.
2 outs. Base is empty. Now a chance for Jose Herrera. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Outside with a breaking ball. 2 out, space is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And it skips into dirt. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Perdomo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Now the 0-1. Fought off foul. Ground ball left side. Inning over.
He's out.
But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Giants nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Top half of the
off for
3rd
Giants,
inning. Leading
second
off,
baseman,
Brett Wisely.
Wisely.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away and the strikeout.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's inside.
No strike.
And that one ripped into right. He makes the grab. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro, Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
Well, I'd say that's a pretty good list.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lee, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. And the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. One now. Pulls that one foul.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
And the righty deals. And they'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in the desert,
Leading
set for the bottom of the
off
third.
for the
An outstanding hitter
second
in
baseman,
Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
Just missed.
1-0.
And that one wrapped foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
Two
misses
balls,
the
two
zone,
strikes.
and the count is 2-2. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there.
Now
He took a
batting,
couple of pitches
designated hitter,
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2
Smith.
strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. He's 0 for 1. That's hard hit on the line. That's out number 2.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too
the
hard
first
and
baseman,
right at someone.
Josh
You're looking for one of
Naylor.
those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time. That's
One
way
ball, no
outside.
strike.
Ball 1. And another ball. Next pitch downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for the
John
Giants,
Sciambi with
left
Chris
fielder,
Singleton,
Elliot
and set to
Ramos.
lead off the 4th, Elliot Ramos. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
That's foul.
Yo, 1. And
One
there's a ball.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in
Now
play
batting,
with
the
2
designated
strikes.
hitter,
Really
Rafael
protected with 2
Devers.
strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. He reached on a walk his first time. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Pitch misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Ramos on at first. Nobody out. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. McCarthy snags it for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for San Francisco, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Chase Field, Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Well, these Diamondbacks showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is fouled back. Way inside, gets out of the way. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-2.
It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Gurriel stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking. Jake McCarthy
Now
will hit
batting,
next.
right fielder, Jake McCarthy.
First offering, and it just misses.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. That one fouled off, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still slings it to second. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. First and second, 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Jose Herrera. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Suarez on second. Thomas on at first with 2 down. A changeup missing, and a count even 1-1. That's to third. Whips it across, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the third baseman, Casey Schmidt. Nelson back to work. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Here's a 2-0. Fouled off left side. Outside low, and the count is 3-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. You don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 1 so far. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So up next, Brett Wisely. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing. Number 43 also throwing. The Giants down by a pair, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Over to first, and he's saved.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Come on, punch him out.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Finish him.
Swing and a miss, and him out front for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. He's 0 for 1. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a foul ball.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Giants nothing. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball.
These D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Ketel
Now
Marte.
batting, second baseman.
He's a guy that covers
Ketel
both sides of the plate
Marte.
about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharp.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Ow!
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. Out towards right center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Giants nothing. Number 43 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this
Now
game could go either
pitching for
way.
the
So
Diamondbacks.
this is a big opportunity for
Number
him to get some
43.
important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Back to the leadoff
Leading off
spot of
for
the
San
Giants
Francisco,
lineup.
center
Now it's the
fielder,
Giants
Jung-Hoo
leadoff hitter,
Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. That one missing inside. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool.
Now batting, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Ramos, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first. Awesome play there.
Now batting, the designated hitter Rafael Devers.
And here is Devers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Giants nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Randy
Now pitching
Rodriguez.
for San
Pretty tight
Francisco,
game, so they're looking for
Number
quality pitches out of
73.
him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score
Rodriguez.
right where it is.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Josh Naylor.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Stays alive. Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one way outside, and that's ball 3. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Suarez in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Well, this is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch misses. Two outs. And that's way high. Now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Two down, nobody on. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Lee sizing this one up, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the
Diamondbacks.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Number
Ryan
81.
Thompson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for
Willie
the
Adames
Giants, shortstop
digs in
Willie
now.
Adames.
And Willie fouls one back.
Come on, D-back.
0-1 now. Inside,
play.
just missed. That one finds the zone. 1-2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's down and away. Here's the 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Hard hit left side. Suarez throw to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
That's a huge defensive play in the late
Now
stages of the
batting, third
game.
baseman,
It might not be the most
Schmidt.
challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Drilled out towards left center field. Thomas sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that is that.
Now pitching for San
We're
Francisco.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
68.
7th. Eric Miller.
Eric
Bringing in the
Miller.
lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Stepping in,
Leading
Jake
off
McCarthy.
for the Diamondbacks,
If there's nobody on in
right
front of him,
fielder,
a
Jake
single for him. Many times it's a
McCarthy.
double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Yastrzemski flying after this one. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Alec Thomas now. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. McCarthy at second with nobody out. That one pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. Runner breaks for third.
That's the ball.
Pitch misses. Throw to third, and he's out.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there when he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Herrera. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. Good job to fight that one off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Herrera around third. Now a relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at Chase Field, and now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Thompson back to work.
No.
And that misses. And that's ball one. And another ball. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Shelby Miller up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Beeks, the lefty, warming up as well. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. To the right side, Naylor. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And up next for the Giants, Brett Wisely.
Come on, D-man.
And he takes a strike. The Diamondbacks trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Let's get it going, D-man.
Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Bailey in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0.
Now pitching for San
New
Francisco.
arm for the Giants, Sean
Number
Shelley.
64.
Just trying to keep this one
Sean
close
Kelly.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here
Leading
is
off for
Ketel
the
Marte.
Diamondbacks, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And here it comes. That clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that one misses up and in. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. He hammers one out to right. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now the DH, Pavin Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Jelly. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved
Now
extra
batting,
bases
the
for
first
sure.
baseman,
If the pitcher's his
Josh
friend, he'll give him a
Hader.
second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Swing and a broken bat flare. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. Third out. D-backs get one on the solo jack. Last chance coming up for the Giants. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Shelby Miller.
And I can't imagine any save is an
Now
easy one.
pitching
You're
for
holding
the
a small lead
Diamondbacks.
on the scoreboard, and you know
Number
those hitters
18.
are going to give you the best at-bats they
Shelby
can. So it's
Miller.
always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Lee
That's a ball.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. They say you win.
1-1.
Outside.
That's away.
Now 2 balls and a strike. And that is out of play. Right side. And foul ball. Two down. And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch
Three
there.
balls. 2 strikes.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as
Now
that ball
batting
got
left
through, I could see
fielder,
down in the
Elliot
dugout,
Ramos.
guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's the ball.
Lee gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
On the ground to the
Oh,
left.
that's foul.
And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the dirt. Blocked. And a slider misses down and away. outside, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring
Now
the tying run to the plate. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers.
You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Right through there for a strike. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
This one in the air, center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Adames swings through it for strike 1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
Tying run at the plate.
1-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
The tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Just off the inside corner, and it's 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2 on, 1 out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilmer
So
Flores.
bases all loaded up. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. High fly ball out towards left field. Gurriel on the move, heading back. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! And now they're out in front. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Shelby Miller will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Jalen Beeks.
Number 68. Jalen Beeks.
So digging in, Casey Schmidt. And the first offering is not close. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Fastball for a strike at 95. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel preparing to come on if needed. Scott getting loose as well. Right side. McCarthy makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's outside. 1-1. Up the middle, Perdomo. On to first, and that is that. Bye-bye, baby. A grand slam for the Giants. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Camilo Doval.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Doval.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there.
Now
Lays
batting,
out, knocks the
right
ball down,
fielder,
and then
Jake
fires with that
McCarthy.
rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
No,
And another ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now batting, center fielder.
So they're down to their final out.
Thomas.
And now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Chopper right side. Flores. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.